Let's look at the Vibrational Healers Basic Stone Kit. This is for people who want to get seriously into doing vibrational healing. You're going to recognize some of these stones, and that's good, because the more often we go over them, the easier it will be for you to remember them. On the left, we have a smoky quartz point, quite a large one. Then we have a larger garnet, a good-sized hematite, the silver stone, an obsidian egg for grounding, good-sized obsidian, 2 Apache tears, smaller obsidians, and on the right, another smoky point. Moving up to the second chakra, the orange, we have the carnelian, then a larger carnelian. This one happens to be an agate that contains carnelian. And then a large tiger eye. It's actually a tiger ore because it contains jasper and hematite, as well as the things that tiger eye normally has. And then a smaller tiger eye on the right. For the third chakra, which is yellow, we have a good-sized malachite and a small malachite. That's important because malachite's used for pain. It's not necessarily a third chakra stone, but it's put there kind of arbitrarily because malachite is found in copper mines, and copper is golden color. The small malachite is important because you can put it in places like in people's ears where there may be pain. Then we have a citrine point. It's hard to see it, but you'll see pictures of it later. Ideally, it's really nice to have a terminated citrine. It's not absolutely necessary, but it's stronger. And then we have the Chinese turquoise, and above it, a Bisbee turquoise. The patterns of turquoise vary according to how much copper they have in them, and that varies from one mine to another. And so the name of the mine is usually attached to the turquoise, and it tells you where it's found. On the lower left, you have the most popular stone, which is the rose quartz. Ideally, it's really good to have a big hunk of rose quartz, at least the size of your fist, and then a smaller rose quartz. Then the next stone over is a watermelon tourmaline. Excellent stone to have in your collection. And then on the right, on the green, we have, and by the way, you have the 2 colors, pink and green, at the heart chakra. It's the only chakra that has more than 1 color. So on the right, you have the BC jade from British Columbia. Again, a small piece and a large piece. Very good to have both. Coming up to the blue, that's your 5th chakra. On the left, you have a small and a large sodalite. The blue stone, the sodalite is the least expensive of the blue stones that I use, and it's good to have a number of them because they're anti-inflammatory. And next you have the azurite malachite. The azurite is the blue of that big oval-shaped stone, and the lower part is malachite in the green. It's nice to have both together in one stone, but you could also have a small azurite and a small malachite. And next to that is a lapis lazuli. Any form of lapis would be all right, but my preference is the lapis lazuli. It's more expensive, and it has the iron pyrite in it, which is the gold mineral. Now we're at the 6th and 7th chakras. The blue color is actually supposed to be indigo, but it doesn't reproduce well with the pixels of the computer. The indigo is a bluish purple. I'm going to show you, when we're done with this section, I'm going to show you a better sample of indigo. So on the indigo we have two stones, and they're both amethyst. One is a dark amethyst and one is a light one. Now moving up to the 7th chakra, this is violet. We have a number of clear quartz crystals here. This is the place to put your nice big clear quartz crystal. This is going to go with the crown chakra. It will lie on the pillow or on the mat, and generally with the base just touching the top of the head. In this case, my main crystal here is quite large. It goes from my wrist to the tip of my third finger. And it also happens to be a channeling crystal. We'll be talking about channelers when we get to the crown chakra. But it's a very good idea to have a channeling crystal as one of your crown crystals. It could be one of the ones that you need to use for other things, or it could be just a separate channeler. So on either side we have similar arrangement as with the beginner's kit, but we have two new ones. Over on the right is the crystal wand. Now this is something that you're going to want if you plan to complete the whole vibrational healing certification course. The very last workshop is on vibrational alignment, and there I'll be teaching you how to feel the spin of energy at the chakras. That's where we use the crystal wand. Although some people actually prefer to use their hand, or the stones for the vibrational healers basic stone kit. Necessary, but many people find, as I do, that the crystal wand amplifies the energy. And so when you're feeling the energy at different